Hey you guys, welcome to Tales from a Scorpion. This is the channel where I upload weekly episodes of my new ebook, Midnight Desires. I also welcome the community once I'm able to grow one. I welcome you all to submit any type of reads that you all will find interesting and you all would like to upload on a weekly basis, and also trying to build the community tab where we have a book club called the Love Tribe Book Club, where we will pick any type of book, any type of genre by any author, and maybe we'll have a monthly read and then come back for a review. But in today's video, I'm just going to ramble and just going to talk about whatever hits me for today. And I may be on here just telling a story like I am tonight. You see me how I'm looking. I may be on here just telling a story from my own personal experience because today I had a day. And today calls for a glass. When I tell you this is very much needed right now, it is, because most of you don't know, or all of you don't know, that I'm a tax professional. So today was a tiresome day. October 15th. Everybody's trying to come in at the last minute and nobody wants to file their taxes on time anymore. And yes, this is the time for all extensions, but I was tired today. But nevertheless, let's get back to why you're here. So first, let's talk about Midnight Desires. Because I said that I was going to come on here and go into details of the book, and I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Carrington, for those of you who may be reading it, I'm not sure, but Carrington is the main character of the book, and right now she's torn between dealing with her husband of 20 years, where their marriage has become stale and complacent and just the same old mundane marriage. She's dealing with that, and she's also dealing with the affairs that she's having, one with Marcus, who is now becoming completely and utterly obsessed with her, and um, Jake, who is her best friend of 10 years. And she's also dealing with Ethan, who is appearing in the book after he's been gone for about 20 years. And, you know, if you're reading it, then you'll know that Carrington has a surprise or a secret that she has been keeping, does not belong to David. So that's a secret that she is keeping from Ethan, and he'll be shocked to find out once he appears in episode 6. So, to make a long story short, she's just all over the place right now. She's not really having a good marriage, or a healthy marriage. You know, she's trying to get away from a guy who's obsessed with her, and she has slept with her best friend of 10 years, who, by the way, is a guy. And she is just, her past is about to catch up with her. So I hope that you all are reading the episodes and following. I'm enjoying typing them and uploading them to Kindle Vella on a weekly basis. I don't even know if I can try to get one out this week. Tomorrow, actually, I upload on Wednesday to Kindle Vella, and then it takes about 24 to 48 hours for them to release it. And once Kindle Vella releases it, I then in turn upload it to YouTube. And I've been trying to find some good story blocks to keep y'all engaged. I don't know, I found some African folklore lore tales where they use great animation to go with their storylines. So I don't know. It's all still new. It's 3 weeks in, so y'all bear with me. If I don't get it right with this first book, then the second one I will have a great animation to be attached with the storyline to keep y'all engaged, because right now I'm all over the place trying to research on YouTube to see what is a good fit. But y'all, I just want to let you know that I am very proud of myself. I mean, just taking time to make this happen for me. I'm very proud of myself. Um, I enjoy writing. I enjoy being creative when I have the time. Because being a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and a small business owner, I'm being pulled in all different types of directions, honestly. Um, I really am. And I'm just tired. I try to stay positive. I try to put up this content for the past 3 weeks. I'm trying to stay consistent because I know a lot of people say you have to stay consistent, and consistency is the key. I don't know. There are days when I'm like, no one's tuning in. I'm still stuck at the same little 27 subscribers. One did leave, but I actually got a replacement. So I'm back at 27. And there are days when I just be like, no one's tuning in. No one wants to hear an audible book. No one's trying to read on Kindle Vella. And then you get a little discouraged because no one's tuning in, and you trying to see, and I'm trying to figure out my niche. I'm trying to figure out if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I know you have to give the channel time. I know it's not, something instant gratification. I know that it's going to take time to build up subscribers, to build up the viewers. I know all of this, but sometimes I just feel like, and I'm not new to business, and I don't care what people say. Like, once you become monetized, pretty much, excuse me, you have to treat this like a business. You can't say, oh, YouTube is not a business. It's for just, being creative. And this is where all the 40-year-olds and older is coming to YouTube. But no, once you start to become monetized, people are going to want to see you on a regular. They want you to stay consistent. They want to hear what you have to say. And you're becoming monetized. And it's another thing, like with YouTube, people say, oh, you can it's free. Just click on it, it's free. But not necessarily, because you're being monetized. So nothing is free. Nothing. I mean, at the end of the day, the goal is to become monetized. That's why so many people are on here. The goal is to become monetized. And I'm not going to front. I'm on here to become monetized. I'm on here to excel in the YouTube space. I mean, I did not create this channel just to let y'all hear my readings. I mean, it's okay if I don't become monetized, because I have a main business. I have a main business, but that business is seasonal. And if I could bring in additional income outside of my main income, then why not? Um, but I don't depend on, or my mind is not fixated on becoming monetized. And you guys, the only thing with my main business, being a tax professional, is that you don't never know who's coming to you every season, who's going to support you. Just like you don't know who's going to support you on this YouTube channel. And for that simple reason, I had a moment this morning. I was like, what am I doing? Should I continue YouTube? Should I go all in after today, which is October 15th, because this is the last day of e-filing. So I'm like, I'm going to try to give it my all and be consistent for the next couple of weeks to the end of the year, so that I can try to get the 4,000 watch hours or get the 500 subscribers so that I can feel good about what I'm doing and that it matters and that I'm putting out content that you all want to hear and want to tune into. One thing about me is that I'm not afraid to dive in headfirst on anything. Like I've tried so many businesses. The one that has really, really stuck with me for 20 years was being a tax professional. I've trained people. I've had contractors. I still have contractors. I have an office in Douglasville, Georgia. You know, I've been in business for 20 years, so I'm not hard up to become a YouTuber or to get monetized. If it happens, then I'm gonna be, thankful that it happens. But I don't want to be just on here creating content and it's not making any leadway. So I'm going to try my best to push for the next couple of weeks and before January, because when January comes, I don't even know if I'm going to have time to do this at all. This is the reason why it has taken me 30 years to write a book. I mean, I'm not new to anything. I've done Airbnb in the past from 2019 to 2024. I just closed up my last Airbnb, which was in Florida. I think we had about 7 units and we stayed throughout. We had apartments that were connected with, that worked together with Airbnb, but Airbnb is not what it's all cracked up to be. I was in it, thank God, for 3.5 years, closer to 4, but it that's a whole nother story time for that one. But with the new rules and regulations, Airbnb is not where it's at no more. Now, if you have your own home and you don't have to split a percentage with anyone, then that's where it's at. But when you're doing apartments, they want 25%. So, you guys, what's so crazy is that about 4 weeks ago, a good month ago, I took my journal out. I looked at my vision board because I knew I was getting ready to come to the latter part of tax season. And this was in September. And I took everything out and I looked at my journal and I looked at what I notated maybe about a year or 2 years ago. And I was like, okay, God, direct my path. Tell me, place my feet in the steps that I need to take. Direct me, because I am totally confused at this time. Where I thought Airbnb was going to be my go-to, it didn't. It flopped on me, and which is fine because you don't know if you don't try. Nothing beats a failure than a try. And then, so then on a Sunday morning, I got up and in that same journal, it had in a little parentheses of all the listed of all the things that I said that I wanted to do before I leave this world. So it had writing and it had restaurant. So 3 weeks ago, I just started writing. And because I knew of Chat GPT, I said, let me get back on here and see what it can, create for me. So I put in what I was trying to, do with Midnight Desires, and then everything started flowing for me. And I said, okay, I'm going to make this work. And so, yeah, 3 weeks ago, that's when I started. And now 2 weeks later, even though I have 27 subscribers, I am thankful for the ones who are subscribed and tuning in. And so now 3 weeks later, I was on YouTube. I already had a channel because I was trying to do a tax channel. So now I actually have two. I have one for Tales from a Scorpion, and then I have one for Dillard Tax Group, but it's not under Dillard Tax Group. I think I have it under All About Taxes, but I haven't even started on that one yet. I'm trying to get the material together for what I want to say on that specific channel. But with all that being said, even though I had a moment this morning where I was getting a little discouraged and not knowing whether or not I was going to continue on YouTube, I think I'll just try to incorporate other things like what I'm doing right now versus just books, or, storylines with the animated pictures in the background, I'll just get on here and just start rambling because it seems like that's what people want to hear. That's what people want to see. People want to hear your story, not fiction. So I'll get on here and I'll just ramble a little bit and see where that takes me. Other than that, I thank you all for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and stay subscribed. And I will see you in another video. Bye.